commence the most awaited session of the convention, the grand finale of Chanakya, the Mastermind Contest for the Best Management Student of the Year 2023. This is the 12th year that we have organized this competition to select the Best Management Student of the Year, titled Chanakya. Chanakya, the legendary strategist, is renowned for his management, administrative and thinking skills. The Chanakya Award will recognize the best management student on his or her all-round abilities. Today, we have the fitting finale on stage of the finalists who have been chosen based on a series of contests and criteria from about 5,000 participants from all over the country. The finalists will participate in the final 2 rounds of the contest in the presence of distinguished panel of jury and you, the audience. The winning student will be recognized as a master strategist and will be the chosen one to be crowned Chanakya. Now I would like to call upon the jury for this special session. May I request the panel of jury, Mr. Suresh Raman, Vice President and Regional Head TCS, to please join. Mr. Lakshmi Narayanan Durai Swami, Managing Director, Sundaram Home Finance Limited. Ms. Nalini Padmanabhan, Director, Canara Bank. Mr. K. Senthilnathan, Managing Director, TANFAC Industries Limited, and also Chairman of the Pondicherry Chapter of MMA. Ms. Kavita D., Vice President, Information Technology, Manufacturing and Operations, Ford Motor Private Limited. And now, my pleasure, inviting the moderator of the day, Mr. M.S. Jagan, Management Consultant, also to join the panel on the dais. Thank you, Mr. Jagan, once again obliging us with this request to moderate the grand finale of Chanakya. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the moderator and all the jury members. Oh no, this is not sufficient. Come on, guys. Absolutely, we are here. And the same kind of applause I want to see for all the 10 finalists when they walk in here. So let me briefly introduce the panel as well as Mr. Jagan. Mr. Jagan is a management consultant, advisor to the large and medium funds and corporates, Indian and foreign. He is a BE from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and a PGDBM from Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. Set up large IT parks in the country, particularly the Mahindra World City. Then we have Mr. Suresh Raman, who is heading the panel of jury this evening. He is a Vice President, Regional Head at Tata Consultancy Services, former President MMA, an alumnus of BITS Pilani. He has got over 3 decades of experience in management consulting. Then moving on, we have Mr. Lakshmi Narayan Durai Swami. He is currently the Managing Director of Sundaram Home Finance Limited, comes with over 3 decades of experience in financial services industry, started his career with Citibank and then moved on to G Capital, currently heading Sundaram Home Finance Limited. We are also joined by Ms. Nalini Padmanabhan. She is a chartered accountant, partner at B. Thiagarajan and Company, independent director in Indra Dhanush Gas Grid Limited, and also director at Canara Bank since 2021. She also served as an independent director with the NLC Limited and SBI earlier. Then we have Mr. K. Senthilnathan, Managing Director TANFAC, MTech. He's got his MTech in Polymer Science from IIT Kharagpur and MBA from University of Leicester, UK. Over 35 years of experience in all, and has been responsible for the turnaround of his current company, TANFAC, in the last 6 years. And last but not the least, we have Ms. Kavita, who's joined us this evening. She is Vice President, Information Technology, Manufacturing Operations, IMG and Global Environment, Safety Compliance Products at Ford Motor Private Limited, experience in leading application transformation to support the organizational transitions, extensive on-site delivery in Asia Pacific, Europe and MEA. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening to decide who will be the Chanakya of this year. Now I have the pleasure of inviting the finalists. Let's welcome them with a round of applause. Mr. Venkat, Anna University. Ms. Hema Vani, St. Joseph College of Engineering, Trichy. Mr. Viraj from IIM Bangalore. Ms. Titas from XIME Bangalore. Ms. Shubha from IIMHR Bangalore. Ms. Siri Chandana from IIM Bangalore. Ms. Diksha from IIM Lucknow. Ms. Saundarya from MOP Vaishnav College for Women. Mr. Raj Kiran, Rajalakshmi School of Business, and Ms. Nandini, SSN School of Management. Wow. So I wish we had a lot of students from IIM, Lucknow and Bangalore also to give you that. But I think they'll be cheering you online. I'm sure they're all watching online. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to hand over the session and the proceedings to MS Jagan. I request all of you to maintain silence throughout this session and enjoy the proceedings. Over to Mr. Jagan.
Yeah. I love photographers here. I mean, without them, kya hai life mein, na? That's all we need. You see the horrible photograph that came on my face looks like, never mind. Okay. I'm sure I look better than that. Tension? Okay, forget them here. I want all of you to wake up. So what's the match tomorrow? Not here, boss. World Cup. No, never mind that. You think we will win? Sure. So why is it because of Rohit ka hukum? Or I have a better idea, is it Dhoni ka hukum? Yeah, boss, let him retire one day, no, yeah? Okay. Okay, on that very, very positive note, let's get started. First, a warm welcome to all of you and congratulations for having made it to this final position. Okay, cheer. The procedure for today, each one of them will be shown a video. Don't worry, this is not a serious video on any chat GPT or something. This is a very simple comedy video, most of them. That video will be shown twice. Each one gets a video. You will be given 1 minute to think about that video. And after that 1 minute, you have to go up on that rostrum and tell us how you believe you have learned from that video. How you will do it, I don't know. That's why they are calling you Chanakya, not me, okay? Now, after that is over, we will have to say goodbye to 5 of you. In the balance 5, we'll have to answer questions from the judge. At that point of time, I will tell you how the process will go on. So all set? All of you, you'll watch the videos, will come on your screen. Where is the video? They will see all of it, right? All right. So video will be twice. Now, relax, enjoy yourself, and let's get started. Chanakya, come on. Can I have the first video, please, and we go in your order. So first is Venkat from Anna University, Venkat. The first video is for you. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. What may I get for you?
Yeah. I would like to try this delicately crisp fried wrap with the rare
Savory, sir. Savory filling.
Why?
Excellent choice, sir. May I suggest something excellent to go with it, like an organic tamarind sauce?
Okay.
I'll be back in a jiffy, okay? चटनी मार के
दे रहा हूँ
भाई धनिया दे फ्री में There you go, sir. Thank you.
Can we have the video, please? Second time. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. What may I get for you?
Yeah. I would like to try this delicately crisp fried wrap with the rare
Savory, sir. Savory filling.
Why?
Excellent choice, sir. May I suggest something excellent to go with it, like an organic tamarind sauce?
Okay.
I'll be back in a jiffy, okay? चटनी मार के
दे रहा हूँ
भाई धनिया दे फ्री में There you go, sir.
Your 1 minute starts now. Unless you want to talk earlier. You're not forced to take a 1 minute. You can start earlier. Oh, you're already, huh? Ah, this is Anna University. Give them an applause, yeah. Right.
Good afternoon, everyone. From the video, I got 3 lessons. First, every time we make a choice, someone is there to change that. They'll say something that is to their comfort, and they make us buy that product. Second one, don't go with the appearances. Many people show themselves as very beautiful, very rich, but inside, especially in social media, the reels they put and something they put fancy dresses, but they are actually not rich. They are just showing off as rich. The appearances are deceptive. Third one is business can make good profit when they strategize well. In this video, the hotel strategies with appearances but not with the food. But the man charges 500 rupees for just a samosa. That's who makes a profit. But the cost of samosa will be probably 10. 490 is a profit just because he was the strategic thinking he had.
Got
That's the
5
3
seconds
lessons.
left.
That's the 3 lessons. So be strategic and be firm in your decisions.
Okay, thank you. Oh, area நிறைய இருக்கு. Some nice lady sitting here and you're saying appearance is all useless. Bloody guts you have, yeah. Okay. Anyway, thank you, Venkat. And we now move on to the next participant is Hemavani St. Joseph's College of Engineering. From where? From Chennai. All yours. Video, please. Can I have the repeat, please? Your 1 minute of thinking starts now. Your 1 talking minute starts now.
A very good afternoon to one and all. Today now we saw a video of Mr. Bean. In that video, it was very clear that there was no space for 2 of them to go. They both had the table. One had to make a smart choice, smart work. That's what Mr. Bean has done. I would say he had played fool to make someone fool at that time. That was needed by him. He played his own consciousness, He knew that person in front can be shown something else. At that time, he can just pass through. This is what we can expect from as being a leader. I can convince my clients in that manner. I can show them. I should know how to convince them, what I should show them so that I can get what I need from them. This is what I learned from this
You've got 5 seconds
thing.
left.
And so the main thing is client conventions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice of you. I think you've got more gyan from this than what Bean ever intended. I'm sure you would never have even dreamt of what you said. Okay, but never mind. Next one is, no, I know, I can read that name out here now. Viraj from, I'm just making you read it out. I've got the name there. So Viraj from, oh my God. Okay, Viraj from IIM Bangalore. Can we have the video for him, please? Can I have a repeat, please? Your one thinking minute starts now. Your 1 minute starts now.
Good afternoon, everyone. While I was watching the video, the creative aspect of mine sort of was overpowered by my Chanakya part of mine, sort of deciding to analyze what can be the management lessons which we can derive from this video. Number one, I think people can amaze us with their ingenuity, right? The video is sort of funny. And then that creates one management lesson, which is don't judge a book by its cover always, because people can amaze you, can surprise you. Number two, we could see that the guy was actually adjusting when he was parking the car and moving away from it. You will notice that hard work is always sort of complicated, right? But then you can always ask that person, hey, were you the driver of the car? Can you move it ahead? And you begin to realize that hard work is not complicated at all. It's just smart work which can overpower hard work at sometimes. And third management lesson is that purpose-driven impact always works. So if the purpose was to move away from the car, it will work. Thank you.
We move away from the mic right now. Thank you so much. You know Tamil by any chance? You do, huh? You know that guy who was in the front? You know what we call him in Tamil? Sariyana Koluppu, yeah? Okay. Wait, we won't be so nice as you were to him. The bloody fellow. Not bad languages. Okay, next, XIME Bangalore. The E stands for entrepreneurship. Okay. So, Chitas from XIME, are you ready for your video? Your 1 minute starts now. Okay, your 1 minute starts now, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, before I come down to what this advertisement actually means for me, let me give you a situation. We all have heard about Herzberg's theory of X and Y, where one of the factors is hygiene. And we as employees have a tendency to blame extrinsic factors as our low motivation. The very famous Charlie Chaplin can be seen in multiple problems, let's say. He is blaming his extrinsic factors over here. Instead of turning his challenges into opportunities, he is getting into bad luck over and over again. So as managers, I follow 5 C's for us to be out of any situation we are in. Calm, composed, consistent, clear, concise. These 5 things make me think clearer in any situation. And these 5 C's are what will help me in future. Thank you, everyone.
Did I hear you right? You said he should be composed, calm and composed, with a lion in his cage? Honestly? Well, actually, this is similar to in the corporate situation. Sorry for taking a little bit of the time. Be in tension for 1 more minute. This is like, when you're working in one department and you can't stand the boss. You desperately ask and try to change your department. And you know what happens. This guy wanted to get out of the line, and then he opened it, and you know what happened? Mind you, you're still young, huh? You're going to face this in life, okay? Good luck to you, and yes, Shubha. Your turn next. Yeah, let me just figure out where you are from. IIH, Indian Institute of Health Management Research. Have I got it right? It's a mouthful, right? Great. Your video starts now. Okay, your 1 minute starts now. Your 1 minute starts now. You can start talking.
So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So, what I found in this video is like communication. So, communication might be in the form of like talking, or else like placing the objects. That is miscommunication and misunderstanding. That is, if you're fast and if you're not being concise, it might lead to situations like this. So that is what I found. And when getting into something, that is, you are going to perform, a planning is very essential. So before the lady gets into that, she has to check whether that is her violin, whereas the man, he has to check whether that is his gun. So that was not done. So planning, checking and implementing it later would be better. So 2 phrases that I could come up with is, one is miscommunication and the needed one is planning. Thank you.
Thank you. Now that you are finished, you missed out another one. What was the last scene? He changed his plan, right? So when you get caught, change your strategy, start singing to the Lord. That's the only choice you have in matters like this. Okay? Bhagwan upar wale dekh lega, bas aur kuch nahi hai. Okay, Sri Chandana. You are from, also I am Bangalore. You are from I am Bangalore. Wow. You like Bangalore? Meanwhile, I'll ask you those questions later, okay? Yes, sir. Can I have the video, please?
Execution. Go! Go! Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up.
Repeat, please.
Execution. Go! Go! Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
Your 1 minute starts now. Your 1
Very good
minute
af-
starts. Yeah, with your good evening, it'll start. Yep.
A very good afternoon, everyone. So, from the video, the key takeaways that I've observed, one of them is the presence of mind. And also, he proved the guy in the car, he proved the person who was damaging his car with actions rather than words. He could have just got out and had a fight with him, but he didn't do it. He had a presence of mind, he thought about it, and then he came up with a good comeback that even the other person could not have a word after what he has done. So one of the key takeaways that I took from the video is having a presence of mind and proving with actions without words. Rather than fighting with a person, he proved it with his actions. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a very precise way of expressing what he did, right? But remember, he was lucky enough to have a bottle of water. Now, if he didn't, what would he have done? Spit on the fellow's face? No, huh? Think about it. And I'm pretty sure this video was taken before COVID, right? What do you think, sir? You wouldn't have had the guts to open the window otherwise. Thank you so much. And moving on to Diksha from, let me read it out, please. Huh? Oh my God. Another, I am Lucknow, right? I'll ask you about Lucknow later. Meanwhile, please see the video. Your 1 minute starts now. Your 1 minute starts now.
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to divide my answer into two parts. The first one being the good things that I learned from it, and the second being the bad things. I'll start with the bad things first. He was not thorough with the planning. He did not think through what exactly his actions might have consequences, and that is why he was not able to measure it properly. And he did not use the right kind of resources for the thing, like he should have used a measuring tape instead. Talking about the good things, we do not really know if at all he had a measuring tape or not. So whatever he had, he tried to make good use of it. Second thing, we see a lot of efforts from his side, a lot of determination and creativity at its best. So that is what my key takeaways are. Bad things including the no presence of thorough planning and usage of wrong resources, and the good things being creativity, efforts and determination. Thank you.
Thank you. It's obviously a dated video. If you had to do the same thing today, what do you think we should do? Don't worry, you will not get scored. Silent. What to do for measurement? Any idea? No. Don't worry. We will call Urban Clap. That's all very simple, you know. No, we are not going to do any work ourselves. We just call up. Why do you think apps are there? Why put 3 pencils into various parts of your body and do all that kind of nonsense? Am I going to hear a big noise from there? Make the noise here and then I'll call out the noise. All right. Chari. Saundarya for MOP Vaishnav. Please, can we have the video for that? Repeat, please. Your 1 minute starts now. Okay, your 1 minute starts now.
So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. From the video, it was pretty obvious to me that if a person is very good at something, there is always someone who will try to imitate you. So you saw that the man was very good at driving. So the lady sitting next to the man immediately took out a steering wheel and started to act as if she also knows how to drive. And the passing car driver, it did not make sense to him that a lady sitting on the right side of the car was driving. But he got fooled by her acting and did not believe in his own skills. So I feel like the management lesson we can take away from this is that not everything is as it seems. Some people might act that they have certain skills, but you should not be fooled by it and let it backfire at you. So you should trust in your own skills and make sure that you do your work properly so that you don't go and crash like the man in the car did. Thank you.
I'm not going to ask you anything. I want to reach home in one piece. Huh? Too many people out there. I'll put in a word for you there also. Okay? Please, thank you so much. Moving on to Rajkiran from Rajalakshmi School of Business, right? The video for Rajkiran, please. Repeat, please. Your 1 minute starts now. Your 1 minute starts now. Talking. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. From this video, I noticed two major lessons. One is there's a Tamil Tirukural that says, not Tirukural, there's a Tamil saying that says, Kannal Kanmadum Poi, Kadal Ketpadum Poi, Tira Visaripade Mai. So you can very much clearly see that if the person had actually thought, maybe if they are coming for something else, or like if they had seen through another angle, they would have noticed that there's a glass in between. And the next lesson that I learned is, it's good to surprise people. The lady came, she acted as though she's going to pour the whole tub of water on them, but she just threw it over the glass window and made a complete fool of them.
Okay. Rajkaran said, Kannala Kanpadum Poi, Kadala Ketpadum Poi. Am I quoting you what you said? There's one question. You ever watch news? What for? Kannala Pathadum? Kadala? Then what's the point in watching news? I don't watch it. Much before you told me. Thank you so much. And the last participant for this first thing. You also, huh? Okay, that's Nandini from SS. Tell me one thing here. That SSN, that N is not Nandini, no? Right? Yeah, thank you. Let's have the video for her, please. Repeat, please. Your 60 seconds. Your 1 minute starts now.
We might be having a great time of our lives, but it's also important to know what are the pitfalls that lie ahead of us. In this video, I could see that the man was overspeeding in a mountain terrain. And while going in such a high altitude, it's also very important to be careful of what's ahead of us. Many a times in lives, we get excited about where life takes us ahead, but it's also very important to be humble and see that there are always going to be challenges ahead of us. That's it. Thank you.
Ms. Assistant, thank you very much. Brief and nice. With that, no, I'm not asking you. Same logic I applied there. Dangerous to do that. Okay. We come to the end of the first part of this program, which is all of them have replied based on the videos that you've seen. Can I request the jury to do their evaluation on them and help us select the ultimate 5? While we leave the jury to do that, You all heard of artificial intelligence, yes or no? You think this group of people sitting here are artificially intelligent or genuinely intelligent? The excellent set of people, they've come through a very, very difficult process of selection from thousands. One beautiful round of applause to all of them. Okay? Don't worry, I seriously believe not because they are saying you're genuine intelligence. Okay? And who's from Lucknow? You're from Lucknow. First visit Chennai or you're from Chennai? First visit from Chennai. What do you like about this place? Don't tell me idli and sambar. I'm going to kill you. Anything else other than idli and sambar?
Hello. Hello.
Now you can each one. You can change your what you said also. Now that they can hear you. Okay, yeah.
One thing that I really liked is how connected people here are to their culture. As soon as I landed in Chennai, I saw that there were many not exactly showpieces, but statues, and all of that resembled the culture here in Chennai. That is what I really liked.
You ever took an auto here?
Sorry?
The auto, you know, the yellow looking thing with 3 wheels?
I actually sat.
Yeah. You see, in Chennai, we don't hire an auto. We pay installments.
Okay.
Okay, we tend to buy the auto. And what we fare, we pay is the first installment. But that's not a worry. I mean, who else's first visit to Chennai who's not been here? Hi. You're from? Oh, from Bangalore, you never come to Chennai. Oh, that's an experience in itself. So, tell me. She loved the horses and the statue. Horses also, no? Statue.
I am originally from West Bengal, but for my studies,
For your, yeah, okay.
for my MBA, I'm in Bangalore for the last 1.5 years. So last night I had the opportunity to go around with some of my friends over here to try out the local food. So
You have friends over here?
yes, sir.
Okay.
So friends from my college only, they were in the top 40 as well. So they are either from Madurai or Salem places. So they took me to Bilal last night, and
They took you to where?
Bilal's. So I had the
Not
opportunity.
my response. I don't even know what a Bilal is here. I'm a little too old for the Bilal. What is a Bilal?
So sir, it's a restaurant which is very famous for bun butter jam, and they actually took me over there to have mutton samosas.
You honestly came all the way from Calcutta to Chennai to have bun butter jam. I can't believe it. Idli dosa at least okay, yaar.
Entirely dependent on the locals. So they said that this is something that we should try out. So
Which local told you bun butter jam? I'll catch up with them later. That's interesting. By the way, you liked it?
yes, sir.
We are not bad people, actually. Okay. Who else is from Bangalore? You are from Chennai also, is it? No, only from Bangalore. First visit or you come here before?
First visit to Chennai.
You also first visit. Why? You didn't lift your hand at all. Never mind. You think the traffic here is better than Bangalore or no?
Much better.
Much better. It at least moves, no?
Yeah, at least we are able to move from
Move
one place to
a
other.
little bit, 1 inch at a time at least, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Bangalore, if I'm not mistaken, has the credit of having a traffic light on top of the flyover. Am I right? They are the only ones. No, serious. You climb there and then you see a red light. You don't know. It's not a red light area, so it's the thing. And you don't know what to do seeing that. Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah, let me ask a pakka Bangaloreans, 2 Bangaloreans sitting here.
Tumkur Highway has red lights over there for traffic because it's a very congested area towards the airport. So it's a long stretch of around 13 kilometers of highway. So it has traffic signals in that.
See? All you Chennai guys, now you understand you're slightly better off, at least as far as movement is concerned. She says moving an inch is a great thing for them. But it's a lovely city. I studied there for 3 years. But when I studied there, we needed sweaters in April. You still need sweaters in April? It's cold in April. Come on, be honest about it. I've been there in April 2 years back. You need air conditioning. Okay? No, you don't need air conditioning. Okay. Anybody else from Chennai who would like to comment on this city or any other city they love? Can I ask you without them beating me up? Would you like to say anything? Huh? Say, I'm now giving you a chance to talk. Are you from Chennai? Okay. Good. See at the bottom. Okay.
Yes, sir, I'm from Chennai.
Okay. So what do you like about Chennai? Everything. Because you're here, no choice. Or, never mind. You've been to some other place. So when you compare, what would you say?
the most frequent city I've been to is Bangalore. But there's only one stark difference I have between Chennai and Bangalore, other than the weather.
Tell me whenever you're ready. Okay, let's move on to something more common. No, yeah, I didn't get your question. Sorry, my apology. I got diverted. Please go ahead. You said?
The
She
city
forgot
of
what she said. Doesn't matter.
the city I travel most to is Bangalore.
No, I don't want Bangalore and Chennai back again because that's the same comparison. What other city have you been to? Bombay?
Yes, I've been to Bombay. I like the food in Bombay. I'm a huge fan of street food and vada pav.
Oh, seafood.
Street food.
Street food.
Street
What
food.
street food? Pav Bhaji.
Tawa pulav.
You've been to Chowpatty?
Yes, at Juhu Chapati.
Okay, Juhu Chapati and the other one, this thing. Are you aware? There's a secret, huh? Nobody knows. You know that fellow puts his hand inside and then, you know. Now, the secret is that, you know, he wipes his hand on something, on his dhoti. He changes his dhoti once a week. Now, don't talk about this, okay?
Sir, please, I'm starting
it's
to
very
feel
dangerous.
nauseous.
No, you're not having dinner now, no, so it's okay. Okay. Moving on to something that's more, whenever you're finished, please let me know. Oh, yeah. Let's move on to something other than food and the cities and the car and the traffic. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about this chat GPT kind of nonsense. Any idea? Somebody from the audience would like to tell me what it's all about? I haven't figured out because when I ask a question, it gives me a nonsense answer. It's got less brains than I have, which means quite a lot. Huh? What exactly is this chat GPT? You have a mic there if somebody wants to take it. Come on, you're all management students, and what I read every day, that it's going to change the complete management of every company, and you guys are in your first and second year. You don't know what about this, I don't blame you. Yes, please. Is there a... Yeah, take it away from the judges, they don't need it. You are experts in ChatGPT, I'm not asking you. I can see some strange eyes shifting here or there. Don't look at him, otherwise he'll ask you kind of thing. Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, so ChatGPT, if you remember us giving exams when we were in school, you remember when you were asked about a mango tree, but all you read about was a neem tree? So you didn't know what to write, and you just knew one sentence, and you keep paraphrasing it again and again and again. That is exactly what ChatGPT is. That is exactly what it does.
It is worse than the answer I get from ChatGPT. I mean, I'll be frank.
Sir, trust me, being a content editor,
See,
I am a content editor myself.
can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Is it possible for the ChatGPT to write an entire article which has not ever been written before on
No,
the
sir.
digital?
No.
Then it is a good photocopier, no?
So that is what I said. No, it keeps paraphrasing exactly one thing over and over again.
Then why is it such a great thing? If I'm only going to copy what you're saying, why is it so great?
So because it is still learning. What we forget it is still evolving. We think that ho gaya.
The student hai kya? Acha. They are all saying ChatGPT is a student. You agree with it? Or you're still to learn about it, right?
ChatGPT needs a lot of training. As she said, data needs to get into it to train ChatGPT. But I would say for MBA, ChatGPT is a lifesaver. Whatever. People would agree with me. Whenever we don't know the answers, yeah.
Who is that crowd?
No one.
You mean you are genuinely getting applause there, huh?
Yes.
Hey, once more, yeah, please. I want to say genuine applause. They're giving you're giving tough competition, I think. You know? 5 of them are really burning their heads over it. So it's a lifesaver.
Yes.
Like oxygen mask and, you know.
No.
not
During
like that.
exams, when we don't have answers, ChatGPT is the only lifesaver which gives us answers, help us with exams, with our marks, I would say.
Sorry, one frank question. In which exam you think they will allow you in the examination hall?
Not in the examination, for
so-
preparation of exams. Few things. See, for exams, we have very less amount of time. We are genius. We know that. And definitely, but geniuses also need help.
I like your humility substantially. That's part of it, all right, fine. Huh? Absolutely, I enjoy that, okay.
But we need help.
Well, okay,
and that
I
is
was
given
just
by
asking
ChatGPT.
for the fun of it because one of the things of this particular theme of thing is to do about a lot of digitization, is to do about a lot of happenings and all that. So I was just wondering whether I learned something more on ChatGPT after coming here. I think I've got a long way to learn also. Any other questions that the audience would like to ask this panel of participants? Come on, some strange question, something that nobody has asked before. That's very difficult, but anything. Or would you like to volunteer something? I only asked 3-4 of you, the others are silent. You watch news. How did you arrive at something closing your eyes and closing your ears? Okay, then let me ask that question. You think all right, let me ask a more fundamental question. Do you all believe in privacy? What is your definition of privacy? You have a mic there, you can answer. If not, I would like anybody to answer the definition of privacy. Anga mic kedayada. Yeah, please.
That which is publicly private.
Idana vaanangirudha. Nyayama adu periyora. Seri unga. You know, typically we talk about privacy because, oh my God, he came to know my mobile number, he came to know my Aadhaar number, he came to know my PAN number. You get worried about privacy, right? Yes or no? Say yes. No, I'm not asking to say. I mean, yes or no? Yeah. But then what do we do? You go into a mall, right? And you go to a shop and outside there he says, please put in your mobile number and you will get one saucepan free. And all of us will happily put the mobile number inside. Yes or no? Then what privacy are you talking about? How can you blame him? For a saucepan, you gave away your privacy. Not you alone. Huh? You agree with me? So next time you go to a mall, please, at least make sure it's worth it. Saucepan is not worth it. Okay? Try for something. Privacy, please. Most important. Don't want to get into politics, but you really think anything of what we talk here or write is private? Anybody believes it? Imagine somebody is actually recording what I am talking to. I don't know what the hell it's going to do to him, but somebody is actually recording it. So please understand, when we talk about privacy the way we really want it, it does not exist today. It's my opinion. I'm leaving it to the floor of the House to argue that opinion. If none of you are arguing it, it means yes. My boss has asked the mic back from me.
Thank you, Mr. Jagan. Yes, I got the result. Unlike all the TV shows, I'm not going to create some excitement. I will announce the results straight away. May I request all of you please come forward and stay here. A big round of applause to the finalists. They have been finalists selected from 5,000 nominees. Out of 5,000, we shortlisted 50 people. They went through a very, very grueling test yesterday at MMA, group discussion, just a minute, and psychometric testing. Now the area. Please come here. Come here. Yes. On the same sequence or anyway. Okay. So I'll announce the result and whatever the name I tell, will you please step forward? Okay. Seal number 1, Mr. Venkat, will you please step forward? Seal number 2, Hemavan, step forward please. Seal number 4, Titus. Seal number 5, Subha. Seal number 10, Nandin. Ladies and gentlemen, those who are in the front row, your competition ends now. Chanakya Mastermind. You can take place your thing. You stay here. May I request the president to please come and do the honor of presenting yeah, stay here. We'll present a memento. President, Shankar, please come. Wango, please come.
President Vararaba. Give them a round of applause. They have all made it to the top 10. That itself is a big thing from thousands of participants who have taken part. You could wait there for a group photo. Yeah. So these are also finalists and they deserve a big applause as well. Very good. Thank you.
Okay, my congratulations to all of you. Okay. I mean, the other 5 were also equally good. But at this level, there's very small differences that separate the, the last 5 and the first. So anyway, all the best for you. And we now move on to the judges ready. Can we go on? Yeah. We move on to the ultimate test in Chanakya, the mastermind. Now in this, each of them will be asked one question from one judge. That is, one question alone you have to answer, right? As usual, you'll be given 1 minute to think about the answer and 1 minute to answer it. Now, to be fair, Viraj, what's your number? 3. Number is 3. 3. Would you mind sitting? I think that's what he's saying. Huh? You have the names, it's okay? Okay. Okay. Okay, I think I'll manage with. If your name is wrong, if Soundarya's name goes to Rajkaran, we will know it is wrong. So don't worry. I mean, some things are quite obvious and need to change, okay? Don't worry, we'll look after you. Okay, so you will be given 1 minute to think of the answer and 1 minute to answer. Are these mic working? Because they can sit and ukande pesala, they're not kekrai. They're working, right?
Hello.
Yeah. So you have a choice. Hello. You can sit there and you don't have to go to the podium. You can answer from where you're sitting. So as I said, one question, one answer. Now, to make life fair, you yourself will choose which question will be asked by which judge. But you will not know that. So I have something called, this bowl is in the restaurant. Remember, after you finish your food, they'll give you a finger bowl, right? So this is that. And Akshay Patra. Okay. So we will get started. We will come in the same order in which you're sitting, same number. So Viraj, we will start with you. The jury, shall we start? Right, Viraj. All the best to all of you again.
Thank you.
1 minute. Let me do some, this. I like doing this in the salad bowl. So pick up one and give it to me. Don't read it.
Yeah.
Yep. So Ms. Kavita, would you like to please read the question out?
Congratulations, Biraj, for getting till here. So your question is, India's startup valuation race appears to be reckless. What is your view on this?
I'll give you this, don't worry, I'll give you this. The question is, the judge, Kavita's question is, India's startup valuation race appears to be reckless. What is your view on this? Your 1 thinking minute starts now. Your talking minute starts now.
Thank you for the question, ma'am. Yeah, I indeed agree that the startup valuation seems reckless. We have many examples seen. Last year, we had a record number of unicorns in India. This year, it was only one with Zepto being announced just last month. Now, the question is, why did the VCs and the venture capitalists and the private equity funds put in so much money? That actually induces this kind of reckless behavior in terms of valuation. We see founders now gunning more for valuation rather than impact. They are more towards creating those numbers. We have a very good case of Byju's, which was one of the most valuable startup in India, and suddenly we see it crash down. The reason is they chased valuation, they didn't chase the impact they're creating right from ground up. So I do believe, and this is my view on it, that the valuation race is reckless, and then we need to do some prudent financing right from the get-go to be beneficial for our country in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. You finished exactly, or did you see my face? No. You did see my face. I know my face is a problem. Okay. Siri Chandana, would you like to choose your... Pick anyone, it's all the same. Mr. Sendil Nathan, would you like to read your question, please?
All the best for you.
Thank you, sir.
In a rapidly changing business environment, how do you stay adaptable, and can you share an experience where you successfully navigated a major change or a setback?
The question of Mr. Sendil Nathan to Sri Chandana is, in a rapidly changing business environment, how do you stay adaptable? And can you share an experience where you successfully navigated a major change or setback? Your 1 minute starts now. Your talking minute starts now.
Thank you for the question, sir. So, indeed, businesses are changing very rapidly, and business environment is changing very rapidly. One of the changes that I have encountered is including diversity, because of which women are given more roles. And the challenge that I have experienced because of this is I was the first fresher and first woman in my job to be taken into the central technical team. So the initial challenges was I had to collaborate with department heads who had so many years of experience, who had the years of experience of my age. So it was initially very difficult for them to communicate with me, and for me also to show my potential. But then how I navigated through this journey was to show them why I was chosen for this role, to show them that I have the potential for it, and to also show them that I am here to learn from them, not only to, I'm not an equal for them, but I'm here to learn from them, and I'm here to learn from them. Thank you.
Thank you. That's a nice experience you give. You're the first lady in what, production or technical or something?
Sir, it's central technical team.
Oh my God, enough technical, enough difficult. Next is Diksha. Ms. Nalini Padmanabhan, can you read out your question, please?
Wishing you all the best, Ma. Can you please spell out 2 opportunities that an enterprise can seize during an economic downturn?
The question of Ms. Nalini Padmanabhan to Diksha is, can you spell out 2 opportunities that an enterprise can seize during an economic downturn. Your 1 talking minute starts now.
Thank you for the question, ma'am. Ma'am, the first thing that I think the enterprise should focus on is their HR. So during an economic downturn, we see that the morale of their employees is really low. One thing that they can emphasize on is improving the productivity and morale of their employees. As I can tell you from my experience, like when there was a COVID scenario, the companies here and there, they were firing employees, but my company really took very good care of us, and they in fact had this policy of automated phone calls wherein they used to call us and check on our health. That actually increases employee loyalty towards their firm. That is one thing that they should emphasize on. The second thing is, I think after every economic downturn comes an uprise. So a company should be visionary in that, and rather than focusing on the current downturn, they should start preparing for the uprise that will be there, so that they can monetize on the opportunity that will come. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Diksha, I hope you never have to see a downturn in your life. Okay? Yeah, it's good for me also. So anyway, what's left of me? Mr. Lakshmi Narayan.
Thank you. Hi. Can you discuss a situation where you had to make a difficult ethical decision? How did you approach it and what was the outcome?
Mr. Lakshmi Narayan's question to Soundarya is, can you discuss a situation where you had to make a difficult ethical decision? How did you approach it and what were the outcomes? Your 1 minute starts now. Your 1 talking minute starts now.
So, good afternoon, sir. Thank you for that question. Sir, I worked at an IT company for 2 years as a senior systems engineer. And during my tenure there, our job role, we had to work in rotational shifts. So there was a time when our teammate was extremely sick. He was diagnosed with COVID, and he was not able to cover in for shifts for almost a week. So at that same time, my team leader had approached me and asked me to fill in for his shifts during the week, which was the night shift. shift. It was exactly during this week that I also had an unavoidable family commitment. So I had to make a decision: either I help a teammate who was in need, who was not able to work, and the organization's productivity was at stake. So I had to make the decision to sacrifice my personal and family commitments so that I can fill in for him and make an ethical decision by helping the organization and the team as a whole when they needed support. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, I did this to tell you it's 5 minutes and not like a traffic constable kind of thing. Okay, so. No, I don't have to. There's only one piece there. Take it. You're the only person left here, so you might as well read it.
So, good afternoon and good luck. Last, but could be the best. Okay. How do you think innovation can drive success in modern management practices? And can you provide an innovative idea you have implemented or would like to implement in a management role?
Mr. Suresh Raman's question to Raj Kiran is, how do you think innovation can drive success in modern management practices? And can you provide an innovative idea you have implemented or would like to implement in a management role? Your one thinking minute starts now. Your 1 minute starts now.
Thank you for the question, sir. I would say innovation drives success because most of the innovations make our work more efficient. And for example, you can take the BS6 norms. They made the vehicle more efficient because when you go for a engine with a better emission, you also get a higher mileage as a end product. So most of the time, innovation combines with efficiency. And one innovative idea that I would like to implement would be a super app like the Tata Neu or something that would track our sustainability footprint. Much like we already have some apps that's tracking our carbon footprint. Much like that, we can create an ecosystem, maybe as a test subject or I would really hope to implement that.
Thank you, Raj Kiran. With that, we come to the end of the competition part of Chanakya, the mastermind. Thank you so much. One more applause for all of them. I'm sorry for the tension. That is entirely up to the judges, right? So just give me a minute. I'll check with the judges. So how do you want to relax now? Nothing you can do. Whatever has happened is already there. It's like filing your income tax returns. Now, once you've done it, nothing you can do. Okay? So, okay, let's now relax with all of them. Given a choice, where would you like to see a movie? On Netflix or in the theater? Hey, listen. See, in Netflix, I can pause. I can go, where one should go, come back, and continue the thing. You can see it again, Nalla Adinaka, you know, or for whatever you are interested. I can't do anything like this in the theater. So why do we want the theater? Hey, you want to, the people at the back trying to tell me something, and unfortunately I can't hear what they say. One of you want to desperately say something, come here. You're all management students, you got to learn how to talk. I'll come back to you. If nobody talks, I'll still come back to you. No worry, I need to know what you're saying. Anybody wants to come to the front and say, my question is again clear, would you rather watch the movie in the theater or Netflix? And I heard a loud voice saying we'll watch it in the theater. But yara front la vandu solla sonna adula pin drop silence here. Why? Okay, go ahead. Give her a mic.
Nothing can beat the feel of watching a movie in a theater, especially with the running commentary from the sides, and especially if it's a horror movie, they take it to the next level. You don't get that in Netflix or Amazon Prime.
Horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, nallada sollakoodadhu horror movie. To be honest, I haven't been to a theater for very many years, but I was told the cost of popcorn is costlier than the movie ticket. Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah. See, I can buy, if I'm sitting at home, I can buy popcorn from my nearest thing. Here, I get a lot of popcorn here. What discount? 200 rupees comes down to 150, that's a discount, huh? Come on.
Sir, to be honest, the price of a movie is, the price of popcorn is actually the price of an annual Netflix subscription. So, yeah, exactly. So,
I agree with you. My Netflix is a little more. It's $650 a month. I don't know what that fellow is charging.
Exactly, sir. You get $650, you get unlimited popcorn and unlimited Coke. That was just for 2 hours.
That's all, huh? I'll get, what will I get for $650?
Unlimited popcorn and unlimited Coke in Inox. That's it.
One time.
Just once.
If
just
I go
once.
every day, I won't get unlimited popcorn and unlimited.
Of course, you can't.
See, in my house, I can get unlimited popcorn and
And that is
unlimited.
just for the beverages and snacks. That's it. Movie, you have to pay another 500 if it's an IMAX movie.
Any of you have compared, I mean, watched a movie in the theater and watched the same movie on Netflix and honestly did an evaluation? Let's say, I don't know, let's take Jailer, for example. I haven't seen Jailer, I'm in my caveat. You watched Jailer in the theater? You went and put flowers on the screen? And if you haven't done that, then you're not watched it in the theater. See, theater is not watching, right? It's dancing and all that kind of thing. The reason I'm asking this is quite some time back, I think 20 years back, they said, actually 40 years back, they said when movies started coming in the theater, on the TV, they all said that the theaters will collapse. The theaters have not collapsed. Then when movies started coming through the Netflix, they said theater will collapse. Even now the theater doesn't seem to have collapsed. So do you think the theater will ever collapse? Is there any technology that can happen that can make the theater obsolete? Yes, sir. My boss is getting ready to throw me out. Huh? So you're through? Yeah, I like to give my vote of thanks before he calls me. Huh? Thank you, all of you. You've been a great bloody audience, okay? I've enjoyed being here. And all you students, I wish you all the best for whatever you want to reach in life. Yes, sir.
I think big round of applause to our moderator, Jagan. To keep you engaged and make the participants so easy, I think he's got the knack. And he's our, I can't say Asthana Vidwan, he's our permanent moderator. Nobody can replace Mr. Jagan. Thank you, Mr. Jagan. Big thanks to you. Thank you. The results with me. I know you're all tensed up. May I request to come and step forward here. You can find some surprise. No surprise. Straight forward. Please. Yeah, you can. We'll follow the same method and I will tell the name. The gentleman can just step forward. Okay. Number 3, Viraj, I am Bangalore. Number 9, Raj Kiran. Can you please step forward? Number 8, Soundriya. Could you step forward? You 3 are not made it to the final. The 2 are there. May I request you go take your place a little bit? We have two of them here. There is only one winner. Any guess who is going to be the winner amongst the two? The winner is, I could see the Nari Sakti here. Boys, students, watch it out. The winner is Diksha from IIM Lucknow. All the best. Now may I request jury, President MMA and also Shankar, please step forward, present the memento to the jury and also to the top vet finalists. Elango, please come forward. Surya, please come up.
We thank the moderator, Mr. Jagan, and the distinguished panel of judges this evening. May I request, all of you please, may I request President MMA, Mr. Mahalingam and Mr. Ilango to present a memento to Mr. Jagan first. Students, this is all the four finalists who not, Viraj, Sri Chandana, Diksha, Soundarya and Rajkiran. Diksha, you stay on. So they deserve a big round of applause. They have come to the top 4 actually. Close to about 5,000 students logged in, and these are the 4 who have stood all the rounds of the competition. Very nice, thank you so much. So now may I request the President MMA and Mr. Ilango to hand over a moment to Mr. Jagan. Mr. Jagan, once again, thank you so much for doing this for us yet again this year, accepting our request and being here today. He deserved all the big round of applause and also a fantastic. Great, sir. Thank you so much. Now may I request the President and Mr. Ilango to present memento to our panel of jury members, Mr. Suresh Raman, Mr. Lakshmi Narayan Duraiswamy, Ms. Nalini Padmanabhan, Mr. K. Senthilnathan and Ms. Kavita. Thank you all. You have taken out time from your busy schedule to be here and judge the performance of the finalists of Chanakya today. Thank you so much. Yes, students, let's applaud them for the time that they have taken this evening and being with us with all the sincerity and dedication. Now it's my pleasant duty to invite 3 jury members who have gone through the entire struggle of going through the essays, correcting them, taking interviews of all these close to 4,000, 5,000 applications that we have got. May I invite Mr. Dwarakanathan, who has been doing it for more than 10 years now. He deserves a big round of applause. A big guiding force for Chanakya. Then Dr. Vasudevan and Mr. M.R. Jambunathan. May I request all 3 of you to come and collect a token of appreciation from our end, please. Ladies and gentlemen, these 3 gentlemen have worked last 45 days relentlessly, corrected all the essays, taken hundreds of interviews, and brought it down to 5,000 to about 40. That's a big challenge, I can tell you. They have been on travel, they have been on personal trips, business trips in the last 45 days, but they have still managed to every day work towards this, correct the essays that have come, and did all the toil. So we look forward to your support in the coming years as well, all 3 gentlemen. Thank you so much. And our appreciation to also the Harrison Assessments, Mr. Ravi Shankar and his team, who had conducted psychometric test yesterday. I'm sure wherever you are, thank you so much for that. And last but not the least, we also request you to give away the mementos to the student volunteers who have been with MMA for the last 2 months from the Prince Venkateshwara College of Engineering. They are all MBA students, but they have managed their cycle tests, their assignments, their studies, everything, even while being at MMA and slogging for the last 2 months, connecting with all these 4,000, 5,000 students who have participated online, collecting their essays, handing them over to the jury members, then coordinating their interviews on a day-to-day basis, and thereafter including even finalizing of their stay for the outstation candidates in the hotel. Everything has been managed by these 5 students. Give them a big round of applause. Also, my special thanks to the college management and the HOD of the college, of this department, MBA department, Ms. Professor Radhika, who's made this possible. Thank you so much for the college for giving us this opportunity. We enjoyed working with these students. We hope that wish them good luck in their future. Ladies and gentlemen,